Welcome. Welcome to Convos and Cocktails with CJ. Thank y'all for coming through to live with me tonight. I'm back with another interesting topic. Before we get to that, I want to introduce you to my guest co-host for tonight, Speaker. Speaker, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing tonight?
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. So tonight we are going to be talking about, as you can see the topic there, secrets, sex, and lies. Was the best topic that I thought, best way to explain this. We had a viewer send in a topic, and you know what? Let me turn this down a little bit so I don't feel like I'm yelling. Just a moment. That's a whole nother topic right there about the bad boys ain't no good and the good boys ain't no fun, baby. So tonight we are going to be talking about a viewer that sent in a topic saying that his woman is pregnant. The issue is he had a vasectomy years ago. He cannot make babies. So he never told her that he could not have babies, and now she's coming up, I'm pregnant. She's all happy, but he knows there isn't any way that this baby could be his and that there is some type of cheating or something going on. But being that he's been untruthful and not telling her that he cannot make babies, he doesn't know quite how to approach this situation. So, that is what we are going to be talking about tonight. Now, before we jump into our topic, this is Convos and Cocktails with TJ, so you are supposed to be drinking with us. We are drinking Moet, and we're also drinking shots from our sponsors, Balt Vodka. Remember, Balt is black owned, all natural, no GMO. So you never have to worry about waking up with a headache or a hangover, but you're going to feel nice. So baltvodka.com, you guys make sure to support our sponsors. All right. So let's jump into this conversation. So, my first thought was, who lied worse in this situation? Because now they do have like a whole situation going on. You know what I mean? And how does he approach this? Like, do he go ahead and tell her? And this is what he's asking. Do I go ahead and tell her, look, I can't even have babies, and just go ahead and go with it from there? But then he feels some type of way that he has lied all this time. Now, a little bit of history on them, you guys. They've been together for 2 years. He is 41 years old. She is 26 years old. He says, well, he didn't say it this way, but from what I took out of it, he's like in a sugar daddy type role. As far as he is taking care of her, basically. She doesn't work. He get her hair done, nails done, make sure she eat, buy everything she needs. So he's like taking over that role of taking care of her. He said he doesn't have any money issues, so he spends it on her without a problem. And he loves her. They're in a real relationship. It isn't just like how you might have a sugar daddy, that you go and see and that's it. He's a lot older than her, but they're in a real certified relationship. You know what I'm saying? He says that he knew that she wanted kids. You know what? Our IG isn't worth going. He said that he knew that she wanted kids, but he didn't want to turn her off by telling her that he couldn't have kids. He already has one child from a previous relationship, and she does not have any children. So, what do you think? Like, what are your initial thoughts on this, Speaker? Like, what do you think?
I think initially that they should have been truthful with each other from the beginning. I mean, he knows she doesn't have kids. Whether he's a sugar daddy or not, they know how they were interacting with each other and what can produce a child. If she did not know and you did not tell her, then I believe that was being a little bit deceitful from the beginning. I'm not sure what the basis of their relationship was, whether they really were serious, but you should at least come clean and say, I have a child, I don't desire to have any more, or I've had this procedure, I cannot have children, so that is something that you're looking for, I cannot give you that. But he admitted that was going to run her away. So you admitted from the beginning, you knew it wasn't right.
So you knew that you were being dishonest, and that you were, and especially being that you know that she wanted kids and doesn't have any. That's like one of those life-changing things. You know what I mean? That's just like being with someone that wants kids and you don't. Most of those times, those relationships don't work.
Right.
Not for a lengthy future, because you just don't want the same thing. And I guess we're all human. You know, we're not here to come down on him, but do think that initially some of the blame may lie with him, just being that he was not honest. But
and then there's her not being honest as well, because if he's had a vasectomy, if it was successful,
right,
she can't be pregnant by him,
right.
So then there's a deceit on her behalf. What was your motive? What was her motive?
Right.
Was he just a sugar daddy? I mean, she was taking care of the bills and stuff like that, but then that is reckless on her behalf, because you are not introducing him. Damn, a baby. A whole lot of other stuff could have came from that unprotected, you know, that's going deep, but that's real life. So, I mean, she was deceitful as well. It's just time to come clean. You're going to have to tell her.
It is. And then I think that a lot of times in those situations where you have a younger woman and a man taking care of them like that, even though he says it's a certified relationship, sometimes when you're young, it don't mean that she's a hoe or nothing like that, but it's kind of like when you tell a man they need to sow their oats. Women go through a process too, where they have certain things that they need to just get out of their system. And if he's that much older, she might be still attracted to guys her age. You know what I'm saying? And then found herself in some type of situation. I don't know.
That's deep.
Okay. Nakia Wiseman, thank you for coming through. Nakia is our other sponsor for tonight, and we'll be getting to her very soon. She has Nakia's Comforting Aromas.
Yes.
I already lit my first candle, Nakia, for you guys over on IG. Nakia's Comforting Aromas. You guys make sure to follow her, and I'll be giving you guys some more info on that. So, Nakia, thank you so much for coming through. Takia. I hate when they try to steal your decision. Let me choose if I want to be a part of your BS. I love that. Over on IG, Queen Among Queens says, hello, ladies. Hey, boo. And Royce, thank you so much for coming through. Let me wave at you. So for you guys that are just joining us, we need your insight. What we are talking about is a viewer topic. A viewer that sent in a topic that said that his woman is pregnant. The issue is it cannot be by him. He had a vasectomy years ago. He cannot make babies. But she come to him, oh, baby, we're pregnant. And he kind of thinking in his head, no, the fuck, we ain't. You know? But the issue is, guys, he never told her that he had a vasectomy. He cannot have kids. The age difference, he's 41, she is 26. It's kind of a sugar daddy type relationship as far as he completely takes care of her. So we are trying to, he sent this topic in saying, I need some advice. You know, should I just straight up tell her, look, I can't have babies, so who the fuck you pregnant by? Or how do I approach this situation? So you guys that are here, y'all come through and let us know what you guys think on this situation. You know, now that I'm, you know, over 30, you know, I kind of do have those thoughts sometimes of younger men and, you know, what it may be like to be in a relationship with somebody that is that much younger. But these type of situations make me kind of rethink it.
Yes.
Because you got to realize that when they have a 15-year age difference. So you've lived a lot of life that this other person hasn't lived yet. You probably come to some decisions that this is what you want for your life. But that person is in their 20s They are still in new adulthood, still figuring out life. Yes, even at 26, you're still kind of figuring things out. So I don't know who more damn wrong here.
I don't know.
You know, I don't know who damn more wrong, because she like, I'm finna get me some young dick on the side.
I mean, there are some 26-year-old men and women that are more mature than they really than their peers, and then there are some 30 and up year old women and men that can probably relate to some of the younger people, and you can't tell their age. I don't tell my age. I'm not ashamed of my age, but I've had the experience and the privilege of being able to see both sides. I've dated down, I've dated up. And when you don't look at age and just go off your energy and your chemistry, it works. If you think about the age, then it's a whole mentality. But I think maybe, not maybe, he needs to come clean. He's going to have to really speak to her. They're going to have to talk about it, and he's going to have to come clean and tell her. And then she's going to have to come clean too. She could have wanted the younger thing on the side. Maybe he changed. He could have changed his whole way. He was cool at first, then he got tired. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. But I mean, that's a sticky situation.
I don't know. For me, it's like a limit on how young I will go. And the main reason for that is that I had a child young. So sometimes people will see me and my son together and they cannot believe that's my son. They're like, oh my God, that's your son. So if a guy, and my son is grown now, if a guy is like the age of my son, I understand what you're saying, like about energy and all of that, but it's like a mental block for me. If he's the age of my son, he's a kid to me. You know what I'm saying? And then I couldn't imagine really falling for somebody like that and bringing him home. And my son, that's like my son homeboy, like they doing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. To me, I don't know.
I had that.
It just, you know, maybe if I did not have my child so young and he wasn't already grown, you know what I'm saying, that I wouldn't look at it like that. But that's kind of, for me, just that comparing point. Let me get some of y'all comments. Queen among queens, you say, oh my God, you cannot make a hoe a housewife. She said her and the baby daddy playing him.
Hey, listen, that's another aspect of it now. She's 26. They a little still, not to say they're smarter, but it's a con artist lifetime we living in. So I'm saying, you trying to get ahead. You got somebody that's shelling out money. I mean, and that's what you're about, and that's what you're going to accept. Yeah, they can easily play you. They living and you paying. It could be that. It could be that.
And I actually remember situations like that, because there are guys out here that will do that. They basically say to themselves, well, shit, he willing to spend all his money. He willing to take care of you. Go ahead, you know. But we going to have our thing. And for the gentleman that's sitting in this topic, I hope you are watching, or, you know, that he's going to come back and watch the replay, because that's the great thing about sending your topics in, is that you get people that you're anonymous. They don't know who you are, but you got people outside looking in. And sometimes, being that they don't know you, they might say something that open your eyes. You're like, hold up. Because I'm in this situation, I didn't even look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, I think
he should say something quick sooner than later, because if it is as if that last comment indicated, you know, he being played by her, maybe somebody else, you might want to clear your name right now, because you know, you don't want to get no further and they put you trapped into something, whether you had a vasectomy or not. There are ways. We're in the state of Florida as a whole. This is a sue me state. You know how dedicated they are to this scam. If it's that, I'm not accusing anybody of that, and I respect your question as well, your topic as well. But just be cognizant of that, and whatever you do, just do it fast. It doesn't make sense to wait. Don't let her put the baby on you. Tell her and just be honest.
And I should have asked about the actual sex life. And I you know, regret that I didn't ask that, because, like, are you laying it down? Even though I think right now I'm at my sexual peak. They say when you get to a certain age, you just be, but when you are in your 20s, you are usually like I still am. I guess my whole life I just been, you know, but usually you are highly fucking sexual. Like your pheromones are, so I wonder, you know, whether he could have a baby or not if he is putting it down right. Because how did she end up? If it's not a scam, how did she end up in the first place with somebody else?
Right.
to the point where it.
What did she feel she needed somebody?
She needed somebody else. Yeah. All right, Pink Sensation. Thank you for coming through, boo. She say, "Hey you back." And Nia J Cosmetics, my B2 favorite ladies. Hi, what's up, boo?
I love her.
Yes. So here, let me see. Do we have any? All right. So while I am waiting for some more of you guys to come through with some comments, we're gonna go ahead and get a word from our sponsors. Our first sponsors for tonight. Let me get her flyers up here. Is Nakia's Comforting Aromas. As you guys can see on the photos here, she actually has the natural ingredients in the candles. I started burning my first ones 2 nights ago. It smells so good that I didn't turn it off. It burned all night.
All night. All night.
So you guys that love, aromatherapy and nice smelling candles, you guys make sure to follow her. She is Nakia's Comforting Aromas on IG. So you guys make sure to follow her and purchase some of these awesome candles. Our second and official sponsors of Convos and Cocktails is Balt Strawberry Vodka. And here's a word from our sponsors. Oh, I know. We're going to take it together. Oh, that's okay. So, you guys, we're drinking Moet, but we're taking vodka shots of Balt. So, I'm going to, Sika say she took hers. So, I'm going to go ahead and take mine. Early. Woo, baby. All right. So, for you guys that are just joining, the topic that we are discussing tonight, there's a viewer that sent in the topic asking for all of our advice, saying that his woman is pregnant. The issue is that he had a vasectomy years ago. He cannot make babies, but he never told her. He never told her, knowing that she does want kids. He has one child from a previous relationship. She does not have any kids. So now she's pregnant, and not from damn him. So he is sitting in this topic saying, you guys, what do I do? Like, how do I approach this situation? I kind of feel like, she still cheated.
Yeah, she did.
Regardless of if I told you this or not, if he could have kids, she still fucking cheated. Mm-hmm. Even though we're women, we can't be on the woman's side if the woman wrong. Right. So we do have to kind of bring that to the forefront, that regardless of the fact that he didn't tell her, he might have been wrong for that, she still cheated.
You got to put your big girl panties on and just understand that you still cheated. I did a little bit of research and I was wondering, because it just dawned on me, when you have, like women have tubal ligations, the old school kind. Some people get their tubes tied and still get pregnant. I've heard of people having a reverse vasectomy, or I don't know the probability, or I didn't record the exact number of how many vasectomies, actually remain, I guess, effective. How long ago did he have
it? So you're saying that there could be a small possibility that he did make a baby.
There is always an exception to the rule when it comes to medicine. And then, there's a lot of factors that play into this. How long ago did you have the vasectomy? Did you decide this at 18? After you had your first child? I'm just making this up. I'm not saying you had a child at 18, but if he had this child early and decided that's all he wanted, is there a time limit on the way they did the old procedure? Because we know as women, they've changed the way you do hysterectomy, C-section, all of that so many times. So tubal ligation goes a long way like that. today, a tubal ligation, if somebody was to get pregnant, they probably be rich because it's not. You probably know where you can get pregnant.
Right.
But how long ago did he have the procedure? How effective is it in terms of today's technology? And is there any chance that he could have made a baby?
All right.
He's still
so
spitting. He's still shooting.
So that is another side of this topic for the gentleman that sent this in. Is it any possibility that you could have made a baby? That maybe, something didn't go right with the hysterectomy and that you're not shooting blanks. Is that a possibility? So the gentleman that sent this in, please consider that also. And I think that a doctor could tell you that.
Yes.
I think you could go to the doctor. They could take a sample of your sperm and let you know, if you can have kids or not. Pink sensation. I'm having the best sex of my life, and I'm 32. Just turned 32. Okay. Okay. Baby, I'm going to tell you, when you get over 30, I ain't going to tell you because everybody's different, but I'm going to tell you about me. Something clicked in, y'all. Just some freakiness. I'm like, what the fuck? Which I want to explore, while we all are here. Y'all drop down. What's the craziest place that you've ever got it down at? You know what I'm saying? Just for a little subtopic. Let's do that. The people that are here, drop down in the comments. What is, we ain't even got to say crazy, but outside of the bedroom, what is a place that you have gotten it down at? Let me just see. Brittany, you talking about you having the best sex. Let me see how freaky you is, where you doing it at. Poet's Realm. He say, damn.
Hey, Arnell, how you doing?
That's crazy. He say, Pink sensation. If the Lord want them to have a baby, the Lord will bless them with a child.
That's right. I heard a word the last time with the church a long time ago, but you will be blessed with a gift and not know where it came from. You could put all the medicine and science you want to. If it is fit for that child to come here for whatever means, it's going to be here. So, consider that as well if you're a spiritual, religious person.
So it sounds like the gentleman that sent this in that, people are giving you some alternatives, kind of saying don't rush to just think that she ran out and cheated. You know what I'm saying? That maybe you should go to the doctor, kind of get checked out, see if it could be a possibility because, a lot of us believe in miracles, believe in the supposed to be situations. She wants a child, y'all together. Maybe she not cheating. Maybe you made a baby and you just don't know. So I think that's good. I think that's good advice because there is a possibility. Pink sensation. She didn't cheat. Sometimes in most cases you could still, she's saying the same thing. You could still produce sperm. And it's a matter how many years ago he had his vasectomy. Correct. Okay.
That's the sign. That's what I look. I have to look shit up and make sure. Because you can't just go, so I had a vasectomy at work. How long ago was that? How long? I've seen people get pregnant and have 2-3 children after they decide. So what? And that's a medical fact. So it could be the same way with a vasectomy. What is the time frame? What is the success rate of what they did? That will be my question.
So I think that we putting even more options into his head because when he contacted me, he's pretty in his mind. He feel like she cheated right now. You know what I'm saying? And he is in love with her. He takes care of her out of love. It isn't like a control thing or, how some men will take care of you, but it's all about them being in control. Right. He loves her that much that he just wants to take care of her. Mm-hmm. So he is like hurt right now because he feel like, damn, she didn't gave somebody else the kitty. And he got pregnant. Giving somebody else the kitty.
And put my life at risk. And put my, that's a lot. But I would definitely... You're going to have to speak to her. If you love her,
you're going to have to.
If that love is mutual, then she is going to reciprocate your answer, your question with an honest answer. It should have been, first you got to go and apologize. Both of you.
Yeah, both of
you have to apologize because, and that's saying, I'm assuming, she did something. But definitely apologize for not telling her up front.
Right.
And then if anything, she get that face like, oh shit. Y'all gonna have to
and you know what? You said something there because I think that the facial expression will tell it all.
Yeah, it's going to.
Because think about it. If you were in that situation You done went and got you some side dick and you come up pregnant, but you feel like you don't know. Your man can't get you pregnant. So you told him, I'm pregnant. And then he look at you and say, I can't have a baby. If you then fucked up, you gonna be looking crazy as hell. Like, oh shit. This is Mr. Goodbar, baby.
And it still could be his baby, but you just told on yourself. You already told on yourself.
You know? But if she looks totally confused, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Like, I haven't been with nobody but you, nigga, so this gotta be your baby. I don't know what you talking about, but this your baby. You know, so I think actually that might be the best way to do it.
The best, and if she loves you and you love her, like you say, I mean, it's a long process, but as she gets further along in the pregnancy, God willing, there are procedures that can be done before she even have that child. You know, this technology, you get the DNA test way before they get here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get it done. It's a bit
I didn't know
discomforting for the woman, as far as I can recall. It's an amniocentesis before the time, but an amniocentesis is very, 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 very risky for the woman and the child. So if you're patient, you're gonna have to wait till she had a baby for the DNA test to be done. If not, you know, pay that money and get the amniocentesis ahead of time if you want the DNA test. It's something you have to pay for. And it's a lot on her to put her through that. I just really think you should be honest up front.
I do too.
If you really love her, then you're going to have to go through that. If she really say she's telling the truth and she's sticking by you 9 months, 10 months, then if you have a doubt, just do the DNA test, not as an insult, but just to ease both of you minds. She will know that, you know, you lied still, but you got to be upfront with people. Give me the choice. Give me the choice to let me know if I want to be fucking with you or not, because maybe I have an not ulterior motive, but maybe I have discussions with you. I want children. I have none. There's a big age difference. You got to know it's a possibility. So you ain't had to take it away. You said up front. You ain't say it because you thought it would jeopardize.
Yeah, you thought that it would jeopardize the relationship, and now look.
It wasn't a relationship in the beginning.
Yeah,
you ain't say
that
it in
was
the beginning.
the
You
time.
thought it would jeopardize the pussy. That's what you did.
Truth.
It wasn't a relationship when you met. You don't start a relationship off the bat. You didn't want to jeopardize that.
Because they'll tell you anything when they're trying to get that
everything, anything.
I think every woman we have heard it fucking all.
I heard it all.
When you had this cookie in between your legs, you live your whole life with men trying to get that damn cookie. Man. And we have heard some lines. You hear me? I done heard some shit sometimes like, no, this nigga did.
I done heard some.
No, he did. What?
Turned down a lot of stuff just because, man, no, I don't know, but no.
Wait. Okay, now, Poet's Rim, you say interesting. So Flow. Painting with a split.
What's up, Suge?
What is up, bro? Pink Sensation say, in her son's bed. Oh, wait.
What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
What you doing? What you talking about? They probably did do it.
Oh, baby.
She ain't got no son.
Look, did you at least watch that?
Oh, she say in my son bed.
Yeah, that's what she say, in her son bed, because I asked a question. I said, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Come through and let us know where is the craziest or most unorthodox place that you have got it down now. Okay. Did you wash that baby sheets before he came home?
Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and ain't saying nothing.
Sometimes, I never did it in my son's bed, but I have robbed my son's shit for his batteries for my damn pocket rocket, y'all. For my little vibrator bit, middle bit, I'm horny. I'm talking about it's stumpy bit and my battery's gone. Bitch, I didn't hit his remote.
Give me a remote.
He wake up.
It's what that car
my remote ain't working.
What that car at? Let me see that car.
Yeah, when he was younger.
Control car?
When he was younger, I used to hit the toy box. Bitch, don't shit work.
I just started going to Dollar Tree and stocking up on their Panasonic batteries. It's always gonna be a pack right here, so I can, get to it quick.
I think craziest place. Well, I don't know if it's really a crazy place, but one of the places that I enjoyed the most was one time I was out of town with a boyfriend and we were staying in a hotel that had a balcony and it was like high up. Mm-hmm. So we did it out there on the balcony and it was like so fucking exciting.
You see this tea?
Yeah, exactly. Because it was like somebody might see us,
but you might want them to, but you don't.
Exactly. It's like the
adrenaline and
excitement of possibly being caught. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And the impulse get it down. Let's hope somebody see us. It's just whatever mood and the energy flow. I've done that before outside of the balcony, like with the road, with the cars passing by.
Yes.
This is a long time ago, but still, that was one of the most exciting. But you said one of the craziest, or I would say, for me, one of the most outrageous. And I didn't know it. Like I say, it's impulsive.
It's impulsive.
It was an empty parking lot. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
When we. I mean, it was a real church across the street from the